Hey, I'm KT and today we're going over multiple streams of income. You know, some people call it streams of income, sources of income, or revenue streams, but it's usually abbreviated as MSI. MSI means any source of income you generate on a regular basis. That could mean physically or digitally. But you want to count things like gambling or inheritances because even though you report that on your taxes, you can't really rely on winning at the casino all the time or, you know, family members dying. But anyway, you should always try to have more than one source of income. And if you're in a 2-income household, you should try to get more than 2. Go for a third one. There are a lot of people who are not even interested in the idea of getting more sources of income because, I don't know, they don't want more money, I guess. But seriously, I have a whole list of excuses that I've heard, and I would like to address every single one of these excuses with the help of my best friend, SpongeBob SquarePants. So, MSIs are a lot of work. Okay, so you're thinking about it too hard. First, a stream of income does not have to be an additional salary. Some people think that their additional source of income needs to be like $35,000 or $50,000 or $75,000. And if you think about it that way, yes, that's a lot of work to make an additional full year salary for yourself, but you're thinking about it the wrong way. An additional source of income could easily be an extra $100 a month. Regardless of what you use the money for or what amount you're trying to aim for, an additional source of income does not have to be an additional salary. It can just be a small amount. It can be $100, it can be $1,000, it can be an additional $5,000. And the smaller you go, the easier it is to set up. And if you want an additional salary, if you want to make 50 at your main job and then get an additional source of income that makes another 50, awesome, cool. But that 50 does not have to be with one additional one. You can break down that 50 into multiple sources of income that all come together to make that additional 50. And any source of income does not have to be too complicated. It can be as simple as going thrift shopping on the weekends and flipping your hauls. And when you're doing research on the internet, there's going to be a ton of ideas that do involve a lot of work, but you don't have to commit to that level right away. There are a million different side hustles, lean businesses, and hobbies that can generate income. And if you want easy sources, choose the easy sources. The income varies depending on what you're doing, but again, if the sum of your additional sources of income isn't reaching that goal, you can always make more additional streams of income until you finally reach that goal. I already have a job. It makes decent money and it's stable. First of all, your 9 to 5 is not stable. Just because you make the same amount of money consistently does not make it stable. Just because your boss loves you and you're really good at what you do does not mean your job is stable. You can be fired and replaced at any moment. You have no control over how long you work at a company. You can lose your income in an instant tomorrow and then you have nothing left to fall back on. You'll probably start panicking and scrambling for another job that has the same title and the same pay, and that won't be quick. So, your job isn't stable, and it's always beneficial to have another source of income to fall back on just in case you know. And also, even businesses in the company that you work for has multiple products and services, so they also rely on multiple streams of income. So, think about that. Having an additional source of income, even if it's tiny, can be very beneficial when the main source of income falls flat. You don't need more than one, so why should I bother? Oh, but you do, and I think you should. Just the fact that a regular, stable job can crumble in a second should be enough motivation to seek additional sources. But if you think only one should suffice, I have a whole list of reasons why more money is awesome. Extra freedom. Use the additional money for travel, vacations, emergency funds, retirement, quicker debt repayment, passion funding. Extra money can either fund your expensive hobbies or it can allow you to work full time on something that really makes you want to get out of bed in the morning. And safety net. Take the pandemic, for example. You can't really rely on one source of income when everyone is losing their jobs. And that goes for couples too. A lot of couples lost their jobs at the exact same time. Okay, so hopefully I convinced you on generating more income. And as you know, there are a million ways to make money. Like, there's no way we can even count them all. Like, you can make money out of anything, doing anything, anywhere, anytime, any place. But I have some ideas for you. We got affiliate marketing, ad revenue, sponsorships, digital downloads. We have ebooks, self-published books, software as a service, online membership, online paid publications, merch, e-commerce, being a course creator, online services, freelancing, and commission type work. I really encourage you to look over that list and see what really sparks an interest in you and then go after it, because you should try it. And I want to present you with a challenge. I challenge you to add at least one more stream of income to your family's finances by the end of the year. Start simple. Start with trying to make an extra $100 a month and see what happens. If you want more ideas specific to you, check out my quiz down below and get matched with your ideal revenue streams. I hope this video gave you some massive motivation. Don't forget to subscribe down below to follow my money making mission, and have a great day. Digitally. Ugh. That could mean physically or digitally. I have no idea how to say digitally.